Is Casper Tigers team shaping up to win a grand final in 2027? The answer is probably not, but realistically, Koifcast has done a really interesting graphic here, which I thought was really cool to look at. This is kind of what the squad is looking like, with rumours of people leaving and coming, and the signings that have already been confirmed. So it's looking like we've got Dupree in A, and you know what? I didn't think, along with a lot of people, that this guy was going to have the impact that he's had. Since coming to the club, he's actually been brilliant for us, and I think he's made a big impact. And I think that he probably deserves a starting spot. Damien Cook, of course, coming from the NRL, he'll have absolutely big things expected from him, and hopefully he delivers. Mulhern, one confirmed coming from Lee pretty much, which I think he'll do a solid job as well. Jordan Lane in 12, which I still think he's got a bit to prove, but again, been pretty solid. Lawler at 13. I'm not totally convinced by this one, and I would probably prefer an out-and-out 13. And I think Lawler can go in the forward pack somewhere. Taff at 6. This is what I'm pretty sure is going to happen, and I wouldn't even mind Phoenix at fullback with the way it's going, despite him being on this interchange list. Seeing Lino at 7 has me the most sceptical. I'm hoping he proves me wrong, but I'm just really not sure about this as a signing, to be perfectly honest. Looking at the back line, looks absolutely lethal. Mapalangi and Gary this season have been, the pair of, Super League, realistically. They've been working together so well, and I just think it's perfect. Fairguy has a lot of positive things said about him, so he should be pretty damn good. Valemir still has a lot to prove. He needs some more game time this season so we can see how he's going to perform realistically and whether he's good enough to stay in this squad. There's a couple more rumoured potentially coming in, another one from St George, which will be interesting to see. We go to the interchange and we have a Tony who kind of came and was pretty much what I expected, to be honest, just kind of a bit inconsistent, but has some good games, has some bad, but nothing earth-shattering. Brock Grayson, still a young player, as much as all of this squad's very young. I think he will get better, and I think he'll be a nice replacement for Alex Mellor, to be perfectly honest. And then in the squad depth, we have a bit more with Golding, obviously getting on and now a bit. Ashworth, who's recently gone out on loan, but I still think he's got a bit to give. And Rob, who doesn't seem to be getting much game time, but he's still there. Not to mention Rooney and Windley, the two young prospects of the club. Realistically, Windley is definitely one for the future in the halves, and the same with Rooney in the full-back position. They might not be ready yet, but it'd be really good to retain these players. But let me know, what do you think of this team? What is Cass going to need next season to actually compete?